In today's video, we're going to go over the brand new Anime Eternal Update 18 Part 3, all the new changes and everything else they've added into the game. But before we go do that, would you guys like to have a chance to go ahead and win a free Game Pass? All you need to do is drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment your Roblox username down below. I can win multiple Game Passes every week. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so they went ahead and added a bunch of new stuff into this new update. The main part of this update is they've added 2 new raids into it. We have a World 14 solo raid, and we also have a World 20 four-player raid. So there's the normal raid for World 20 there, as well as some other cool stuff as well. So let's just kind of go through everything. Before I do that, I think the best way to start off the video, probably going through the codes, because yeah, they added a bunch of new codes into the game. I'm not gonna lie, I actually recorded this whole entire segment of the video, but I forgot. Okay, I may or may not have forgot to have my microphone muted, so we're gonna do it again. So all these codes are gonna say redeemed, but yeah, I'm gonna go over all the new codes that have been added in. So the first new code is update 18p3. That's one of the big ones that you can use there. Then we have like kind of the mini codes that they add in as well. So you have 2 90k likes. You also have 2 95k likes. Get that up on screen for you guys there. Of course, slow down, pause the video at this point. Do whatever you need to. We'll go over all the other details in just a second. But they've added the code 550k fave. They've added 55k fave. And then the bonus code, or like an extra code, kind of like an update fixed code, is update 18p3 keys. I kind of talk over this and maybe explain this a little bit later on in the video. But yeah, they've added a bunch of new stuff, so let's kind of get on with it. Now we've done the codes, we can actually, get straight into the new content. So they've added a new raid, the Dragon Room raid to World 14. It's a solo raid, and yeah, it's in World 14. There isn't really much else to say about it. It's going to be really useful progressing through this, especially as I actually haven't got these things that highly leveled up. I mean, probably haven't invested much time into this. But yeah, this raid is really easy to do. And one of the things that stands out a ton to me on this raid is you get some overpowered achievements for it. So I am, yeah, just to put in perspective, I am not even on World 20 yet. But I have managed to go ahead and make it all the way down to World 19, but I can already get a really decent like clear in this right here, or at least a good part cleared of it. So we're making the 672, which means I'm getting about nearly an extra 200% extra damage, and like an extra 100, I know 75% extra damage percent. So energy, sorry, nearly 200% extra damage, nearly 200% extra energy, and nearly 175% extra damage percentage. So yeah, these are pretty helpful to go get. By the time max out, this is going to be a massive chunk of stuff to go for. And if we actually go make our way over to it, we can see what we can get from it. So of course you can get the basic tokens you kind of expect there. You get the obelisk coins, which again you expect, but the new thing added in is the Storm Dragon box. So no matter what stage you're in the game, you probably want to redo this, because there's a Supreme Storm Dragon power, which gives you a 10x extra, which is very rare to get there. Of course with the Phantom one as well, but hey, even if you just sell for the Mythic one, which of course proper grind as well, but you can get six times extra there. So it's definitely worth doing. It's just an extra boost, and yeah, it really won't be that hard to grind. You'll be able to AFK it. You can actually just buy the keys how you normally buy keys through the exchange shop, but a relatively cheap price. I don't think 2k is like it's not 5k. They could have been a lot more expensive. Anyway, though, let's go over the next thing in this update. They've added the achievement. We kind of covered that already. And I've covered that as well. So I already covered a good chunk of this. New raid, Hollow Raid in Dungeon Lobby 2. So I actually can't show you guys this, but if you have made it to World 20, which I should by tomorrow, hopefully be in World 20, you can actually teleport to Dungeon Lobby 2, and you can access the brand new raid, which is just on there. It's the Hollow Raid, and it also has its own achievement line. Of course, this will be a lot harder than the other raid, as this is meant for like people in like World 14, where this is meant for people in World 20. Possibly even higher if you want to actually get decent clear on it. But you can get a decent amount of extra credits from doing this here, so that's going to be very nice. There's 250 extra credits, as well as quite a few decent boosts. Now, there isn't as much rewards as there is in the Dragon Room raid, but this raid is going to help you out as well, so it's definitely worth doing. Even if you want to do the earlier stages and get, like, as usual, the first 50, you get some pretty good boosts from doing it. So it's definitely worth your time when it comes to it. Also, it's probably worth me actually loading into the raid so you guys can actually see what it's like. I don't think I've loaded into it yet this video. But yeah, here it is there. It looks pretty cool. You probably saw something quite similar to it in the leaks in the Discord, but that's because, well, I was it. Yeah, and I mean, you get exactly what it says that you get from it. It's definitely just worth doing, especially from the early stage of the game. When you get a little bit stuck, it'll actually kind of help you out quite a bit for progressing. Is there some decent stats you can get out of it? And then let's go over some of the other new stuff. So unfortunately, like I said, I can't show you guys the Hollow Raid, but what else I can show you is the extra aura equip. You now can have 2 auras equipped at the same time. Of course, this does go ahead and cost exchange credits or credits, whatever you want to call them. To get this, you want to go ahead and teleport to Dungeon Lobby, and then it's in the Dungeon Upgrades, and it is all the way down here at the bottom. It's extra aura. I think it's relatively cheap from memory. I did buy it earlier. It's relatively cheap. It's not too expensive. I know it'd be probably a little more helpful if I show you the price, but you guys can check. So, I mean, you got some spare stuff going on. It's probably worth it. I mean, hey, it's an extra boost. There's probably other things that are better than it if you don't have them already. But you can have 2 of these equipped, and I suppose if you have some good auras going on, especially a lot of auras like double up on stats, you can get extra boost. It's not like game changing, but hey, it's an extra boost to get. It's worth it, especially if you want to grind for it. So yeah, I would definitely do that, because that would be pretty decent to get. Also, we just got the Phantom Storm Dragon, so we'll take that there. It's a little extra boost that we can use to help ourselves out with. But hey, let's keep on clearing some of this new content and the other things that they went ahead and added in as part of this update. So one of the other big things they've done is they've added an extra 10 levels to obelisks. So they're talking about the 2 main obelisks, so the new recent obelisks, not like the normal obelisks. We're talking about the energy obelisk, and which is in world 10, and I believe in world 15 we've got the damage obelisk, which, if you don't know, these cost 50 coins to upgrade. I believe you get 10 coins per dungeon clear. It may be more than that. You have to check with somebody else about that. But yeah, you get 10, or you get X amount per dungeon clear. So you get these basically beating dungeons and raids and stuff like that. You can get obelisks as a reward. Not all raids. It's kind of like some you can't do on, some you can do on. I don't really know exactly how that works. But yeah, the first 10 levels, I know 100% cost 50. It may go up more in price, but either way, if you max out, let's get 2 times extra damage boost and a 2 times extra energy boost. So yeah, that's definitely worth doing, as that isn't really that expensive to go get. Now, going on something I did mention at the start of the video, there's actually, I don't know why I left it there. Why not? I suppose, why not? I can show you some more stuff there. Also, wait, you want to see what the double energies like? I actually have 2 energies on right now. I have both of these here. If I was to equip this one, that's how it changes, and they do stack, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, you can get some really interesting kind of vibes with it if you have both of these on at the same time. Either way, that's a small little extra, like, purely cosmetic thing, I suppose. Well, you do get boosts in them. I mean, the part I was just talking about there. Anyway, let's go on to the next thing in this update, which is actually kind of like the mini patch they did. So they actually said they did a balance change to this dungeon over here. Now, I don't know if they made it was too easy, or if they meant it was too strong. You'd have to test that out yourself, but they did some sort of damage patch, some sort of patch to it to kind of balance it out a little bit more. So hopefully that made it a bit easier for some people that are struggling. I don't know, I already played it for a bit. I didn't really seem to struggle too much, but I suppose maybe I can make it further in other raids. I'm not really 100% sure. Either way, the buffs you get from it, it's worth doing. So definitely go ahead and do. So the main thing is kind of like an extra raid update, which I kind of like extra raid updates because they just make current content easier to do. I suppose as soon as max out everything, gives you extra so much to go max out. And if you haven't already maxed out everything in the game, well then it's going to help you out. It's going to help you on the grind. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching this video on the channel. I'm starting to post like so much more on this channel right now. So please check out the other content, guys. Please check out the other content. There's so much Anime Eternal content on this channel. I'm literally posting videos daily, if not multiple times a day. But thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. You're amazing. Bye.